Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Can I just say, congratulations, Omwenga, for being our star lecturer for the month here at GBS.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for being here today.
Thank you, sir.
Can I just say, I have been to your class. I have seen your engagement with students in the lobby, in the kitchen. And it's just amazing the way you connect with your learners. You, sir, are an inspiration to a lot of people out there. Thank you for what you do. I'm going to dive straight into my questions. Can you just tell us about your teaching philosophy? How long have you been teaching for? What is your story?
Thank you, sir, for this great opportunity to share my story and to share my sentiments as a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I want to start by telling you that I totally believe teaching is a calling. Teaching is a passion.
It's a passion.
As a teacher, you are the product.
Wow.
You are the product before your students, before your learners. You cannot tell anybody that education is good if they don't see that in you.
That's powerful.
Not only see in you, it must come out of your inner depths.
Okay.
I believe totally the greatest investment one can make in this life is in education. Education is the only power. As Nelson Mandela puts it one day, education is the only weapon one can use to change the world.
That's a very inspirational one. That is
Not only change the world, change yourself.
And change yourself.
Change your family.
Change your family.
Change your society, your community, change your country. If we have to make a difference in this life, and I know each one of us has got an opportunity and power to make a difference. You might not move mountains, but you can change one person. Just one person's life, you can make a difference. So I believe whenever I have an opportunity to be in class, it's to inspire my learners to know that their time in class is a great investment. It's not a time wasted. They have come to make a difference in their lives. They have come to make a difference in their families' lives. They have come to make a difference to be a good neighbor, to be a good citizen, to be a better human being.
Oh, that is powerful. And that leads me to my second question. What do you currently teach? And can you kind of give us examples of how you connect to your learners, especially the reluctant ones? Because sometimes you might get one or two in the classroom.
I believe education is not only the amount of the mind, it's a matter of the heart.
It's
our learners, our students, they don't care how much we know until they know how much we care about them.
And which is part of our values here at GBS. We care for our students. That's great.
So students, they should know that we have got empathy.
That's important, empathy.
And it's important to understand the profile of our students. These are special students. And let us be very honest and truthful. Education might not be their first priority. We must understand of their background. We must empathize with them. We must be in their shoe. We must feel the challenges that they are going through. So before they can connect with the subject matter, we should connect with their hearts.
Connect with their hearts. That, sir, is inspirational. Connect with their heart. I really like that. What is, and I'll dive straight to my next question. What is your formula for retention success? Because you've got great retention. What do you do?
At times we do forget. And we look at learners as simply numbers. Learners are not numbers through which we meet our key performance indicators.
Right.
For example, B3.
Yes.
Before we can make our student be here,
yes.
attend, retention, pass rates, progression, we must make our student understand, not even understand, and feel sense of belongingness.
I totally agree with you with that.
They should feel they are part
yes.
of GPS community, GPS family. And for that matter, we must extend this sense of belongingness.
Sense of belonging.
And how do we make them feel that they belong here? That sense of belongingness will bring them here. It's like each one of us, we have a family. We have a home. After this meeting, we are going back to our homes because that's where we belong. That's where we belong. So, for example, when we talk about attendance, students must know that I'm going to GPS because I've got a stake. And that stake is my life. That stake is my future. That stake is my family. That stake is my beloved ones, my children, my wife, and everybody. So the key important aspect we need to inculcate, we at GPS, is to ensure that we create an enabling environment where our students feel they are part and parcel of our community. And let me add one point.
Please.
The critical success factor here,
yes,
the student should be the heart, the heartbeat of every decision that we make.
I can't agree any better.
We make economic decisions. For example, GPS cannot succeed if we don't make money. But at the center of that is our students, our learners.
Great. That's just of greatness. How do you assess your students' progress? And why do you think this is essential?
Thank you, sir, for that very critical and very important question. You know, we as teachers, as tutors, the outcome of all that we do is success. And how do we measure the success of what we do? Is, for example, when a student succeeds with a degree, with a certificate, and that does not come overnight. It's a continuous assessment. And there's this concept that each one of us know very important, formative assessment. Rome was not built on a day.
No, it wasn't.
So it is a matter of brick after brick. The small things we do in class to assess where the learning is taking place. It can be oral questions. It can be group activities. It can be individual activities. Those are the small things that will help you understand where the learning is taking place or has taken place. And each learner should participate. And that's where you come in to ensure that you are concerned that each learner participates in these activities that takes place in class. And let me emphasize one point.
Please.
Somebody said this, practice makes perfect.
I wouldn't agree any better with that. And that's the fact. And so moving on, what makes a great lesson, or what does a great lesson look like to you?
In my view, a great lesson is one which captures the attention and the mind of your learners. And not only catch and capture the attention, but create a momentum for further learning. And let me emphasize this one point.
Please.
it is important that we aspire to make active learners, to create actually.
I'm with you on that.
Create active learners. Who is an active learner? An active learner is a person who has a desire to learn. A person who intentionally and deliberately take action to learn more, to have more understanding. It's like creating a momentum, self-initiative power that propels the learners forward. And that is the essence of we as tutors, we as teachers, to awaken the power in our students.
That's key.
To awaken the power. And each one of our students is like a nuclear weapon.
Okay.
They have got that energy which has not been activated. And it's our role, we as teachers, to activate that energy. Each student needs to be motivated. So a great lesson is the one that activates the energy, the potential in each one of our learners to be an active learner, to go ahead with self-initiative, self-motivation, and a desire for more knowledge and understanding.
That is inspirational, I have to say. And that moves me to my final question. Can you tell us that one person who has been a significant source of inspiration in your life or your career, and why?
Since I was a small boy,
Okay.
I really wanted to become a soldier. And I really became a soldier, military man, professional, carrying those big guns. So I'm a military man in my background. But there was that desire in me. You know, military people are well disciplined. That created a sense of discipline, a sense of hard work. Hard work is the secret of success. Success does not come by accident. It comes by choice. And that is the sense we need to inculcate in our learners. They can have a choice to make, to be successful or not successful, through the action that they do. So in my early life, I loved successful people. In every community, there are those people who are seen to be successful. People who drive good cars, people who have a good house. And I said, I need to be like that. And that created the art energy that I must work hard. I must strive for success. Success does not come on a golden platter. It comes through hard work and focus and having a mission and having a purpose in life.
So who's that one person that inspired you?
Okay, this one person. So I was privileged, to be honest, to have a father who was well educated. Probably in my community, in my village, he was a person who was well learned. He had gone abroad to Israel and gotten a degree from the very early, we are talking of 50s. So he was an icon in the village, talking well of education, talking of what education can do. Education is power. It sets somebody free. It gives you the power to understand the thing, to evaluate, analyze, critique things. And that is the true freedom. The freedom of the mind. So I wanted to be free, like my dad was.
So you took it all from your father?
Yes, probably like father, like son.
I really like that. And finally, I know I've got the last one. Finally, can you describe yourself in 3 words? 3 words.
Okay, 3 words.
Yes.
I'm a very, very passionate person.
That's the first one, passionate.
And let me say this, I'm a belief in faith. Scripture tells me, whatever your hands finds to do, do it as if you are doing God a service. I don't take my responsibility as a teacher as a means of earning my daily and bread. It is mission from a higher calling.
Wow.
One day, the God Almighty will put me to task. I gave you an opportunity. What did you do with that? I take it as a divine mission. So I don't care I don't wait anybody to stand on my shoulders and tell me you have not done this and that. When I go to sleep, my conscience is clear.
Wow.
I've done what I should have done.
Wow.
And that motivates me,
Wow.
gives me the energy.
Gives you the push.
I know is far beyond what we do as human beings on a day-to-day basis. There's that divine appointment.
Wow.
And for that matter, I want to do it well and successful.
It's been an honor to have you here today. I am inspired. Can I just say, thank you very much for being our Star Lecturer of the Month. And thank you for being here today, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the privilege.
Thank you.
Thank you.